Satoru Gojo, the iconic blindfolded sorcerer from Jujutsu Kaisen, is a character who captivates audiences with his immense power, playful personality, and mysterious appearance. While he is the object of affection for many fans, there is much more to him than meets the eye. From the practical reasons behind his iconic look to the emotional truths of his personal life, here are 12 secrets and facts that reveal the man behind the blindfold. Gojo's love for sweets isn't just a quirky character trait, it's a biological necessity. His two signature abilities, the 6 eyes and the limitless technique, place an enormous strain on his brain. To manage this constant cognitive load and maintain peak performance, his brain requires a steady supply of glucose. Initially, consuming sugary treats was a strategic way to keep his mind sharp, much like from Death Note constantly ate sweets. Over time, what began as a necessity evolved into a genuine habit and a defining part of his personality. Many fans draw parallels between Gojo and other iconic anime characters like Kakashi Hatake from Naruto. While their laid-back, confident attitudes may seem similar, Gojo's visual design was inspired by a much more obscure character. Manga creator Gege Akutami has confirmed that Gojo's original look, which featured bandages wrapped around his eyes as seen in the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, was directly inspired by Tanbo, a minor character from the Chunin Exams arc in Naruto. This obscure reference highlights the unique influences that shape the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. In a scene from Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo's car is parked outside the school, and sharp-eyed fans can spot its license plate, 12075. The 12 and 7 represent his birth date, December 7th. In Japanese, the number 5 can be read as Go. Therefore, the plate cleverly combines his birth date with his name, serving as a hidden Easter egg from the animators for dedicated fans to discover. Gojo's interests extend beyond the world of curses. In the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, he makes several references to Digimon, the popular franchise often compared to Pokemon. This pop culture reference not only adds a layer of relatability to his character, but also subtly reveals Gege Akutami's own appreciation for the series. The connection between Gojo and Digimon goes even deeper. Gojo's Japanese voice actor, Yuichi Nakamura, and his English voice actor, Kaiji Tang, have both lent their voices to the Digimon franchise in various capacities. As the undisputed strongest sorcerer in the world, Gojo fears no curse or villain. His confidence is absolute. However, there is one group that consistently frustrates and worries him: the conservative higher-ups of the Jujutsu Society. These elders cling to outdated traditions and constantly create obstacles for Gojo. While he possesses the power to eliminate them effortlessly, he refrains from doing so. His goal isn't to rule through brute force, but to change the corrupt system from within, proving his strength is matched by his commitment to a better future. During his fight with Toji Fushiguro and again in Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo utters the line, "Heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one." This powerful phrase, originally attributed to Gautama Buddha, marks a pivotal moment of awakening. For Gojo, it isn't simple arrogance. It is the realization that he has transcended his previous limits and ascended to a level of power that places him in a league of his own within the Jujutsu Kaisen world. Initially, Gojo would manually activate and deactivate his infinity technique. However, after his near-death experience with Toji, he made the technique automatic, keeping it active at all times. This constant, subconscious processing of information to maintain infinity leads to sensory overload, exhausting his brain. His iconic blindfold, and previously, his bandages, serves a crucial function. It filters out excessive visual information, reducing the strain on his brain and helping him regulate his overwhelming powers. Observant fans will notice that Gojo switched from wearing bandages to a modern blindfold. The reason, as explained by Gege Akutami, is purely practical. Drawing the intricate layers of bandages wrapped around his eyes in every single chapter was an incredibly time-consuming and tedious task. The sleek, dark blindfold was a much simpler design to replicate, allowing the manga artist to focus on other aspects of the artwork. A common question is how Gojo perceives his surroundings with his eyes covered. The answer lies in his 6 eyes, which grant him an extraordinary perception of cursed energy. He sees the world not in standard visuals, but like a high-resolution thermograph, perceiving the flow, shape, and intensity of the energy radiating from all living things. For inanimate objects like buildings, he builds a mental map using sound and the subtle shifts in air currents. This unique form of perception allows him to see and navigate the world with a clarity that surpasses normal vision. Despite his solitary demeanor in the anime, Gojo's parents are still alive. Within the prestigious Gojo clan, their status is elevated simply for producing such an extraordinarily powerful heir. However, Gojo's immense strength, which manifested in childhood, created an insurmountable emotional barrier. His parents became hesitant and even afraid to speak with him, leading to a profound emotional distance. This explains the deep-seated loneliness that lingers beneath his confident and playful exterior. While Gojo is the crush of many fans, he has a celebrity crush of his own. A keen-eyed observation in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 reveals his mobile phone wallpaper features a real-life Japanese idol named Waka Inoue. It's even suggested that Gojo has a particular fondness for girls who resemble the popular idol, giving us a rare and humanizing glimpse into his personal tastes.